Hi, my name is Pascal. Today I would like to quickly answer the question of whether you should get a squat rack or a full rack or a half rack. And my recommendation would be fully that you get a half rack, hands down. Now I can walk you through a bit more detail, and what I would recommend is that you watch my 7,000 euro tour of this gym that you see here, so that you get an impression of what I'm actually dealing with and how I built this whole thing. What I'm standing in is a Rogue RM4. I also have a detailed review of that on my channel, which would I recommend to you. But why I'm saying you should get a half rack is because most home gym owners that I see do regret getting an full rack, and because it eats up too much space, and then they have to change a lot of parts to actually downsizes so that they have more room for attachments. So be smarter than most and don't get too greedy with your space. If a half rack is enough for world-class powerlifters in the West Side gym where Louis Simmons trained, and also if you look at multiple channels of successful CrossFitters, then they also usually use half racks in their home gyms, then just go with that. The only real exception from that would be if you are an absolutely massive powerlifter. So if you are a super heavyweight who trains at home and regularly moves around 200, 300, maybe even 400 kg, then first of all, should you be doing this by yourself anyway? That's the first question. But if you're doing it by yourself, then have a full rack, just for the sheer simplicity of that you will be very big yourself and above average size to everybody else. And you also want the rack that you're working with to have a bit more weight by itself than a half rack. You can still use a half rack, don't get me wrong, but if you're really a super heavyweight, you know, you weigh 120 kg plus and you're more than 2 meters tall, you don't necessarily want to squash yourself in a half rack. But that is the exception from the rule. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and tell your friends about my channel. And if you want to help me, maybe even click some of the links in the description box below. You will find the link to the RM4 that I'm using and the RM3 that I should have bought. And maybe you will find some other stuff to get you set up for 2022 and beyond to train at home and get stronger. Until then, I hope to see you soon and I wish you a very nice day. Bye bye.